Hello everyone, now welcome back to our new game show that we have here called Hazard. Now today we have three lovely guests, Michael, Miguel, and Lorenzo, who asked them a couple questions and let's see what they do. So our first answer, folks, is this is the title of our video series inspired by C.S Lewis. Lorenzo.
What is mere Christianity?
And that is correct. For our second answer, this is undeniably the most evil thing imaginable. Miguel.
What is famine?
You're wrong.
What is war, man?
Lorenzo, close.
What is toothpaste cheesecake?
Now, Michael, and that's spot on, buddy.
So, having established that a religious worldview makes more sense than a materialist one, C.S. Lewis breaks the former into two camps of thought. When we look at beliefs about divinity, one camp says that God is a part of the universe itself. The other states that God stands apart from the universe. Diving deeper, we find that the first view was held by ancient Greeks, Romans, and by religions such as Hinduism and Buddhism today. On these views, divinity is contained within the bounds of this universe. It acts within this universe, and were it to disappear, it would too. What we find within these beliefs is that the lines between good and evil become blurred. For most religious views, the more enlightened you become, the more you realize that all things are inherently neither bad nor good. In instances where the gods are acting as players within the universe, their aims are often self-serving and cannot be called good or evil in any real sense. In views where God and the universe are one, all things are simply parts of God and cannot be called good or evil. In stark contrast to this is the view that God is entirely separate from the universe. Just like in the way a painting is separate from a painter, religions such as Judaism, Christianity, and Islam hold that God created the universe and made it as a reflection of himself. You can say that a painter leaves himself in his artwork, but should his artwork be destroyed, he will remain untouched. This religious view holds that God created the universe and that it became corrupted. God believes in his plan for the universe and is a strong advocate for what we call good, and detests the corruption what we would call evil. When we see a child abused, we can know for certain that God stands against that corruption in no uncertain terms. Now, because we believe deep down that evil exists, it leads us to the conclusion that there is a divinity beyond the universe, and that divinity stands wholly apart from it. The universe is a reflection of its goodness and has become corrupted. Now, considering the events happening in the world right now, there is a question that may cross many minds. If there is such a thing as a good God, why are there so many things going wrong? Looking at this point of view, there is an assumption of things being either right or wrong. But what is right? If we, being a part of the world that is assumedly completely wrong, while also regarding it as wrong, where are we getting the picture of what's right that is drawn for comparison? If this picture of what's right is only an idea inside of our heads, then the argument completely falls apart because it depends on the idea that the world is actually wrong, not because it caters to our own personal views of what's right. This points us to believe that at least one part of our reality, namely our idea of justice, is full of sense. C.S. Lewis wraps this idea up by saying, "If the whole universe has no meaning, we should never have found out that it has no meaning."
I hope you enjoyed this installment of What is Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. If you'd like to learn more about St. James or the Faith We Confess Ministries, head over to thefaithweconfess.com and you can learn more about us there. If you'd like to learn more about St. James, you can head over to stjames-leesburg.org and just discover a little bit more about who we are. If you're interested in tuning in live to our services, we live stream every service on Sunday morning at 10:15 a.m. You can watch that on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. For more of the Faith We Confess content, feel free to head over to our YouTube channel and you can hit the subscribe button while you're there. And please feel free to reach out to us if you have any thoughts or comments on things that we can do or things that we have done. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.